topics and opinions expressed on the following show are solely those of the hosts and their guests and not those of W4WN Radio, its employees, or affiliates. We make no recommendations or endorsements for radio show programs, services, or products mentioned on air or on our web. No liability, explicit or implied, shall be extended to W4WN Radio, its employees, or affiliates. Any questions or comments should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for choosing W4WN Radio.
Welcome to my radio and TV show, Debi Changes Lives. I'm Debi, your certified holistic health coach. I revitalize people's lives by helping them identify the root causes of their health and mindset issues and create a custom natural holistic strategy to address them in the areas of mind, body, and soul. As a health coach, I'm not allowed to say that I heal, treat, cure, prevent, or diagnose any diseases. I can certainly make your body more efficient by reducing symptoms. You'll feel better, be more productive, and enjoy life more. And not many people have released 70 pounds, had a health and mindset transformation, and kept fit and trim for over a decade. I have, and I have staying power. And it's been over 12 years. I even became a half marathon runner at the age of 51 when I never ran from childhood to adulthood due to foot pain. And I've done 8 half marathons so far. Mindset is the key to lasting change. As a certified holistic health coach, I do help people in many different areas of health and mindset. I guide you to clean, toxic-free foods and high-quality essential nutrients. My coach is for optimizing your health, efficiently releasing weight, and enhancing your mindset. With my clients, I help them recognize that their thoughts, feelings, and emotions drive their actions and results. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. That's why it's crucial to have a positive mindset in life as well. It's imperative that you manage your emotions and release those low vibrational emotions like fear, frustration, and doubt, because all it's going to do is slow you down and get you stuck physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Like a hot air balloon that has ballasts, I help my clients release those emotional ballasts and baggage so they can uplift to a better, happier, healthier life. In turn, they are releasing their stress, getting healthier, and they're reshaping their mindset and core beliefs. You'll see and feel the differences with my coaching programs. Ask me about them. Set up a complimentary consultation at Debi Changes Lives. That's DEBICHANGESLIVES as in Victory ES.com/Linktree LINKTREE. And I will guide you to that better, happier, healthier life with custom natural holistic solutions unique to you in the areas of mind, body, and soul. Now, I have some breaking news that came out yesterday. There is a new food pyramid. And I've been telling people that our food pyramid, was wrong in the first place. And if you notice, whole grains are really limited now. It's really important that you limit your whole grains and processed foods, the white stuff, sugar and white flour, because it really matters for everybody, adults and children. And you really need to have a clean, toxic-free diet because it's affecting every single cell in your body, and especially for children, because this is the time that you're building healthy eating habits for life. Today, I am honored to have Deborah Myers, a certified acupressurist, Jin Shin Jyutsu practitioner, 3-time best-selling author, trainer, and wellness coach. Deborah gets people healthy and stay healthy. And since 1995, she has worked one-on-one with her clients, utilizing light, gentle touch to reduce stress, relieve pain, and bring balance to body, mind, and spirit. Deborah's on a mission to teach others to be partners with their bodies. And what she teaches works for all ages. She has expertise in working with youth, from toddlers to teens, customized programs for educators and child-focused facilities and schools. She also offers workplace wellness programs. Deborah is proud to be a recipient of the prestigious President Lifetime Achievement Award, plus many other accolades. Now, more recently, she is hosting an upcoming Wellness Inside and Out Summit, which is all about enhancing education for our youth, broadcasting January 19th, 2026. We'll be discussing wellness from the inside and out for youth success. So let's welcome Deborah Myers, a certified acupressurist, back to my show. Deborah.
Hey.
Hey, welcome back.
Good to see you.
It's great to see you too. Yeah. And, I got to say that, when we talk about inside and out, it's so important what you take inside your body. So that's why I gave that breaking news from yesterday. It's really important to eat healthy food. Yeah. So anyways, it's interesting that you called this episode Wellness from the Inside and Out for Youth Success. And I kind of know why, but you want to tell the audience why you chose this title?
I'd love to. Thank you. Wellness from the inside out is literally all about assisting our bodies physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually to be in such a state of balance and harmony that it totally recognizes when it is. And when it recognizes when it is, it can easily and effortlessly get your attention if something needs some attention. So that could be a nudge, if you will. It could be a thought, a perception. It could be emotional, a state of well-being in the sense of getting that trigger feeling that we might get, or it could be that ache and pain or whatever it is. Your body will more realistically get your attention if it knows what it's like to live not needing that kind of attention. Does that make sense?
It makes a lot of sense.
Okay. And so that's the purpose of Wellness from the Inside Out. I call this summit Wellness from the Inside Out for home and school life because it is my passion to help folks of all ages walk around in this body that they live in as a house that's cleaned out.
Yes.
Cleaned out, get rid of the dust bunnies, the cobwebs, vacuum it out at least once every day, and help your body experience that platform, that foundation. Then from there, we can more easily increase balance to such an extent that benefits like focus and clarity and productivity and letting go of stress and letting go of even propensity to experience anxiousness. I mean, all of that is viable when the body is in a state of balance and harmony. And when we take care of ourselves on a daily basis, giving ourselves those nuggets of wisdom, if you will, then we can get our body's attention to give it even more optimization. So Wellness from the Inside Out for home and school life is literally to help our youth discover that they can get from where they are to where they want to be, whether it's physical activity. It could be, it could be academia, all sorts of activities, sports, music, you name it. It could be video games, to tell you the truth. It could be walking around in a body that is has had its immune system, its lymphatic system uplifted, so it's optimized to take care of itself no matter what you're asking your body to do or where you might be going, what you might be experiencing. All that's viable. And through the 30 plus years that I've been in private practice working with clients, both in person and virtually, I have clients all over the world, which I'm very, very excited to be able to say. And I've been teaching workshops the whole time and workplace wellness. You mentioned that, and created this program for kids in schools and after schools. And through all those years, I have met so many amazing professionals who are educators, who are parenting coaches. And it's all about recognizing that these people have so much wisdom so much willingness to share their nuggets of wisdom. And they want to. And they are offering to do so in this summit that I've created. So that's why it's all happening.
That's cool. That's cool. We'll be talking just briefly a little bit later more about it.
Excellent.
And so, when it comes to your acupressure, your self acupressure, and it has taught me a lot of how to connect with my breathing, actually. And so that's connecting to your body, physically, mentally, and emotionally, and discover how to take charge of your own health. And other people can do this as well.
Yes.
So that was my intake. But how does this teach others how this happens? How can you do that for them?
When the body experiences that state of change that it wants to have, your body's an energy system. As an energy system, it has rivers of energy that run through it vertically and diagonally. Along those pathways of energy are multiple energy balance points. And when we learn where those points are and where we can easily access them just by using these things called fingertips, you walk around with them 24/7. I suggest, you've heard me say this, Debbie, I suggest you pull your hands out of your pockets and start making use of your fingertips. And then, in a nice way, be good to yourself, be kind to yourself. This is showing compassion and love. This is giving love to self. For instance, one of the most amazing possibilities for yourself is to show yourself you love it. You love you, right? And one of the first things to do is to give yourself a hug. Just lightly touching your fingers on your upper arms or any way down to your elbows. What I suggest is there's no right because there's no wrong. Just use light, gentle touch and let your fingertips land where they might and just hold and touch. That is an energy balance point that's all about breath. It increases inhale and lets go on the exhale, thus creating more space even for more inhale. Yes. It's also connecting with heart health, the heart itself, as well as emotional state of well-being with the heartstrings, if you will.
Yes.
And so that, by the way, is the very first step in what I wrote as a 9-step self-help acupressure flow years ago that I call the daily clean your house flow.
Yes.
And it's recognizing that the body you walk around in is your house. It wants to be cleaned out and cleaned out well every day. We give ourselves the benefit of that. It is truly giving compassion and care to self. So that's what I do in my self-care teaching, if you will. And I've been doing it forever, or seems like. I started learning energy medicine way back in the 70s when I was in college. I was introduced to it, and I took to it like duck to water and thought, I'm just going to keep doing this. Never entered my conscious thinking I would consider this for my livelihood. I've only been doing that for 30 plus years, which means 50 years ago or longer, it was just that space of learning and receiving the information and going, oh my God, this stuff is amazing. Yes. And I recognized early on that it was really awesome self-care.
Yes, it is.
Thank you. And so, yes, and it's what saved me through all the different hats I wore through so many years. And when I had a really bad car accident in 1993, it's what helped me heal to the point where I didn't even need surgery. And as I progressed through that, and as I'm healing, all of a sudden the light bulb came on saying, girl, you know this, just do it. So I closed up my insurance and securities office. And before that, by the way, I'd been a real estate broker of my own company for 12 years. So I've got a lot of different hats. And so I hung up all that and said, this is what I'm doing next. And I can't imagine not getting to do what I get to do. From the get-go, Debbie, as I was working with my clients, as an acupressurist, Jin Shin Jyutsu practitioner, and Jin Shin Jyutsu is an ancient form of Japanese acupressure. And as I'm offering that as a service, I'm consistently teaching my clients how to do it.
Yes.
And they're the ones who first asked me, will you just teach a workshop?
Yes.
And I get, okay, I can do that. And I started. And then it was they who brought me into their workplace. And then it was clients who were teachers who were taking what I taught them in the workshops into the classroom. And they came back to me and said, will you just create a program for kids? And so it's that realization that no matter what age we are, what we do in our worlds, we are a energetic being, each and every one of us. And every being wants to live in this world in a dynamic way, in a efficient way. And efficiency energetically means the energy's moving, it's changing. When you give yourself a hug, and the next step in the daily flow is to sit on your hands. I know that sounds silly, but when you hold your fingertips at that sit bone area, you're connecting with an energy balance point that is all about vitality.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go from here to there, it brings that breath that you created here into every cell of your being. And it immediately creates alignment of the spinal column.
Yes.
If you're doing that right now, folks, your body is experiencing, I care to wager about it, you're immediately experiencing more of a lumbar curve.
Yeah.
And when that happens, your body says, oh, I can be in alignment. I can get taller. If I'm getting taller this way, it means my shoulders can come down. And all of a sudden, I have more room in my neck and I have more room in my arms. My God, they may even be longer. Which means then I can use them to stretch more and lift more and allow. So when I do my energy balancing nowadays, over who knows how many years, I'm always preparing my body for what I'm going to ask it to do. I do Pilates, I do bar, I do a lot of work on my property. And if I didn't do everything I do in that daily clean your house flow and a whole lot more as quick energy releases, I wouldn't get to do what I get to do.
Yeah.
Right? So that's what it's about. And what I love doing is, Debbie, is sharing this with others. I want all of you to recognize that you can be the best partner ever with your very own body.
Yes.
When I worked with a 7-year-old who really got it, and then she started sharing it with her peers, she said, well, I'm my own best friend when I do this. She got it. She recognized that it made the difference to get her out of anxiousness. She used to be extremely, extremely anxious to the point where parents were worried, teachers were worried. She was referred to me. I worked with her, and then I taught her. And when she found out I was coming to their school to do a school assembly, she asked permission of her parents and of her teachers that she be allowed to get up on stage and show her friends what she does to have calm and have breath.
Cool.
She's in front of 350 kids. She used to be anxious. You know what she's doing now, Debbie?
What is she doing now? Speaking?
She's acting. She's on stage.
Oh, that's
She's
wonderful.
acting. She's dancing. She does ballet. She is living her dream.
That's really
And
wonderful.
that's just a couple years of discovering what she can be like. She can get from where she was to where she wants to be because she's taking care of her body in that way.
That's wonderful. I love
And
that.
thank you. And that's why I'm doing the summit, is to just build on that whole experiences. But that's also why I go into the schools, do school assemblies, workshops for parents, workshop for teachers, and why I just do ongoing webinars and workshops, because I want you all to know, hear me when I say this, I want you all to know you can be the best partner with your very own body. You have the right and you deserve it.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
And I gotta admit that since I started learning the acupressure from you, I just have a whole routine of going to bed that helps me sleep right away. And I feel so much better. And whenever, because I'm a runner, and sometimes I get muscle spasms, and sometimes I get weird things that I contact you about. But my whole point is that I know exactly what to do when that muscle spasm happens in the middle of the night or even during the day.
Yeah. How
And
amazing is that?
and it stops doing that
Yeah.
almost immediately. So yeah, that's my
Yeah.
point, is that you're going to learn so much from Deborah with her services and her courses and probably the summit as well, because I've learned so much. And I've also, well, I hope you don't slap my hand. I actually helped someone with an earthquake in Nepal.
Why not?
And because of something you taught me. And she
And
said,
what did you show them? What did you show her?
well, what I did is I went through the whole, I started with the neck, with this.
Yeah.
And I had her do it on both sides eventually. But then after she did this for a while, I had her come up to the back of the head and then over here, the forehead.
Yes.
I can't do it with my glasses, but I did this and then did by the ear. And then, back to the neck. And then we did the other side. And she said, by that time, she's like, it's gone. This is amazing. So, and I did this on WhatsApp, of all things.
I love it. Thank you for being willing to share. Now, that was just a tip of the iceberg, right?
Right.
If she wants to learn even more, all she has to do is reach out, and we can bring her into the summit, which is free, by the way. We can bring her into I have a workshop that's going to be happening in February. And you know me, I just can't quit. There's always going to be another and another and another, because I love to share.
Yes. And I did tell her, and I gave you all your information.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
So that's what I did. And so, I do share your information, but sometimes, people are busy. That's all I can tell you. So this, summit is going to at least be more of a exposure to what you do.
Yes.
And, I help people with emotions as well, but just in a different way. I help them with mindset. The main thing with me is that I help people reduce the emotions so they're not so stressed, with deep diaphragm breathing and a vagus nerve reset and some things that you teach me too. So my whole point is like, I do mind and body. So I make sure that, they're, eating healthy and doing what's right for their body, as well as the mindset component.
Yes.
I just do things differently than you.
Yes.
And it's great to be able to share some of your little tips, because it does help a lot of people, and they're pretty amazed what acupressure can do.
Yes, yes. That's just it, Debbie. There is so much available out there. And we never know what's going to resonate with any one person or any one family or any one workplace or entity, whatever the case may be. So the idea is to, in my opinion, is to spread the wealth.
Yes.
Spread the information. Experience what is available and see what makes sense for the you. Change that for the me. This is about you becoming so involved with being connected to self that it says, well, I don't have a choice. I'm getting out of my own way.
Yeah, I wish more people would do that. And that's all I can tell you. But, it's just be open to things, because no, this is not, the Western style of doing things. It doesn't mean, actually, I think it's better. What we do together is, and maybe we can do an event together one of these days.
Yes, yes.
And my whole point is, what we do together can help so many people just elevate their health. Because when you start loving yourself, that's giving you a high vibrational emotion that brings up joy.
Yes.
And love. And you know what's funny? I did a reel called Joy Germ Day, because it's actually Joy Germ Day today, National Germ Day. I thought, oh, that's funny. And I cracked up doing this reel. But my whole point is that elevates your joy. It just elevates your vibrational energy and makes it such a lighter day for you, no matter what goes your way.
Yes,
And,
yes.
and you can handle a lot better, and you're thinking clearly.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
having better emotions and being able to release those, nagging emotions, so to speak, that worry you, is so important. So whether you're doing it with the acupressure points, or whether you're doing it with mindset coaching, or whether you're doing it with, a vagus nerve reset, or paying attention to your heart, you will get better. And that's what the whole point is about this wholeness of mind, body, and I call soul.
Yes. Yes. It's beautiful.
You are tuning to your soul, being aware of what you need, and being able to, oh, I can use this. Oh, Deborah told me about this. I'm going to do this now. I mean, that type of thing. It's like certain information downloads to you of what you can do now.
Yeah.
For yourself. And the first point is being aware.
Yes.
And being in tune to yourself. And that's what I guess Jin Jyutsu has taught you, how to align into that.
Yeah, exactly. And it's such the way I teach it as self-help, there's only 26 energy balance points in Jin Shin Jyutsu.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it covers a whole lot of area, as we well know. I like actually calling them energy balance areas. In Chinese methodology, remember Jin Shin is Jitsu is Japanese. In Chinese methodology, there's hundreds of energy balance points.
Yes.
And it becomes overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
I want to share what isn't overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because when we go to that place of more easiness and calm and efficiency, right, then we'll be more likely to make use of it.
Yes. Yes, it's less searching in your brain.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I find it, so amazing that I just kind of clinged on to it the way I have. And sometimes I kind of look things up, but it has been very beneficial. And I'm a person that dives into things and do things right away.
Yeah.
Now, when someone has trauma, whether it's a physical, emotional, or both, or maybe they're having a trauma with their own health condition that it's like overwhelming to them, and it's becoming very traumatic.
Yes.
Maybe they've had bad side effects from medications.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's taken a lot longer to recover from an injury.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What would you suggest for that individual?
Well, let's face it, that when we have something like that going on, what the body experiences within the traumatic realm is loss of breath. And more often than not, takes our breath away. We even hear the phrases and might even say them to ourselves. Takes my breath away. Makes me hold my breath. Makes me wait with bated breath.
Yes.
Makes me wait for the next shoe to drop.
Yes.
Think of those phrases in and of itself and what they do to your whole being.
Mm-hmm.
When that's the case and your breath has been impacted that much, it's going to affect not only the respiratory system, but the digestive system. It's going to affect the vascular system, all of the systems. And even the mindfulness, and it's going to affect the endocrine and adrenal and nervous system. And it's the nervous system that when it gets that impacted, it's going to have a hard time rediscovering that breath.
Yes.
So when we help the body let go of the pattern of holding onto, not having enough breath, and both the inhale and the exhale, when we help our bodies repattern, reprogram, all of a sudden the body says, well, I like this one better. I like this pattern and this way of being better. And then it keeps experiencing that with reminders. And it goes back to that place then of saying, well, that's where I'd rather be. And that's where I'm going to stay.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So when there's trauma, more often than not, as we also well know, it fully affects the emotional state of well-being.
Yes.
And what dives in when we have that kind of thing happening? Worry,
Very
fear,
much so. Yes.
frustration.
Yes.
Yeah, grief about what's been lost and what we're having to try to do. And then trying totally dives into having to always try to do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when that place is when your body's in that state, that sense of beingness, it's working way too hard.
It is. Your
It's
body and mind, if you think about it.
Yeah. So the 9th step of the daily clean your house flow is jumper cabling.
Mm-hmm.
And that's simply, and you could do this separate from the whole 9 steps as a flow pattern. And I love saying do this as often as you think of it throughout the day, because your body is giving the opportunity, body, mind, soul is giving the opportunity to say, I like this way of being. So you gently cup each thumb and finger, starting with the thumb, does not matter which hand. And you can place your hands in your lap when you're doing this. I'm just showing you. You're going to hold the thumb for a couple good breaths, light, gentle cupping, and then the index finger, couple good breaths, and just feel that spaciousness. What you're doing with this is helping all the energy that's entering and exiting your body find that space of movement.
Yes.
Find that space of being calm. So you do that, and then you do your next hand. It's helping get rid of worry fast. When you hold the thumb, you're helping the body exit out of worry.
Yes.
So it can experience wisdom. And then you go to the index finger. That's helping to balance out that thing called fear. It would be better to have freedom, yeah. Change the fear to freedom. Because guess what? Fear is nothing but false emotions appearing real.
Yes.
Right? And then we go to the middle finger and we let go of anger. Well, isn't it interesting that happens to be the finger that gets raised when we're in frustration and or anger? So instead of that, just gently cup it and come to a state of awareness. Oh, that's what's really triggering me. What do I want to do about that? Well, just hold it, and just maybe you're taking care of it. And then the S is to let go of sadness, of grief. How about if we're searching instead for that beautiful spaciousness of serenity?
Yes.
Change the S to a different word. And then the T, so let's get rid of worry fast. The T is the trying tos. Trying too hard, trying too much, trying to do it all. That place of efforting that becomes a verb instead of a way of being. It's a little bit too much. So let's just help our bodies experience trust.
I love that.
Okay. So off and on throughout the day, it's so easy. No matter who you are, what you're doing in the world, you can just, and if you just want to do your middle fingers because you're irritated or frustrated, that works too. In the moment, discover what helps best for you. And imagine a child of 5, 6, 7 years old learning to do this. I've actually taught a 3-year-old. And it made all the difference imaginable for them. I've worked with, I have a client who's turning 99 on Saturday. And she contends, by the way, she's been with me for a long time, that doing the daily clean your house flow and doing her jumper cables means she's never, ever going to be a couch potato. That woman amazes me.
That's great. Well, now we told our audience, you can bring up the slide about the summit. We told the audience it's on January 19th, 2026. Is there a certain time for this summit?
Yes, right now, all you have to do is get on that QR code and take the time to go ahead and register for the summit. And when you register for the summit, you will receive an email every day for 10 days starting January 19th. That will give you the links to the interviews from the speakers and all their information, okay? And you don't have to be in front of the computer then for 2 or 3 straight days to get the information. I
Okay.
decided to do it this way because it makes it easier on the audience as well as on the speakers.
Okay, so they're pre-recorded then. It's not a lot.
Yes.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So there is a QR code, as you see there, that goes to her link, which is at deborahmyerswellness.com/summit. And join and learn more about what she has to offer and the other speakers as well. And now you also are giving some offers to the audience as well. So if you want to go to the next slide and show those offers. There you go. So these are your offers that you're giving to the show. Why don't you discuss those a little bit?
Yes. So I've been talking about that thing called the Daily Clean Your House Flow. I love doing this for myself on a daily basis. In fact, I do it at least twice a day, in the morning, at night. And it's not unusual. I do it again in the middle of the day. I have one 9-year-old who informed me he does it about 5 or 6 times a day because he's found it's opportune. That was his word, opportune, to do it for homework, for playing a good soccer game, you name it. He says it. And so the animated video is what I created when the teacher said, will you create a real program? And I was busily doing stuff. And it was a client friend of mine who's an amazing artist who said, well, let's create an animated video. This is what came out of it. Okay. It's an easy way to learn how to do the Daily Clean Your House Flow. And then, so there's you can go to it on my website, deborahmyerswellness.com. And then if you would like to have a special opportunity to have a consultation with me, I'm making it available to you, the audience of Debbie Forrest's Change Lives. So go there and click on the 30-minute conversation, and you can set up a time and see what I can offer you as information, as guidance, as we can have a discussion and say, what are you searching for?
And she will help you. I called her a few times, and she really helped me through some strange things that happened to my foot. Anyways, well, I got to say, her offers are wonderful, and I've learned so much from you. And her summit is going to be fantastic as well. I probably will sign up for it and see what it's all about and look at my leisure. But one thing I want to show the audience that I learned from you, that kind of did it on my own. I took some of the information you had. So I put my thumb on my palm here, and I put the thumb on the other palm, and I clamped it. And the reason I did this was I was teaching somebody to breathe slowly. Mm-hmm. So you breathe, inhale. And when they get to here, hold, and then exhale. Because I was trying to get the person, obviously this thumb is off. Get the person, release their anxiousness. And over time, he kind of calmed down. So, make sure you have both thumbs on and do that. Because it's a great way to just give people an idea how to breathe.
Well, it's a beautiful way to cup both thumbs.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing. You're cupping both thumbs like the first step of the jumper cables. And you hit the nail on the head, so to speak. That area is all about body consciousness, as you well have discovered, because Debbie has been blessed me and honored me by attending my 10-week course, and I'll be doing another one this spring. Mm-hmm. And you're also connecting with the lung flow of energy. Yes. Every major organ of the body has its own meridian, its own channel. And when you're here, you're giving your body the message to breathe. Yes. And to be, and to allow.
And to inhale slowly. And that was the whole point of it.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Well, that's what this is all about, is creating. I keep telling everybody, you know your body better than anybody else.
Yeah.
And this is a method, if you will, of getting in such touch and such contact with your very own body that it will give you messages. It will give you nudges of what to do. So the trick then is to allow yourself to receive those nudges. I challenge you to become the intuitive you already are.
Very much so.
And
yes.
know your body like nobody else can. Give yourself that opportunity. It's all about gifting to you and
Yes.
being your own best friend,
Yes.
as my
Well,
beautiful 7-year-old told me.
yeah. Now I will have you back on my show. Please stick around for closing remarks, okay? I just need to wrap it up a little bit.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Now, remember, I do revitalize people's lives in many different areas in health and mindset. I do start with your gut as well as your mindset, but I can also help you with hormones, brain and heart, bone and joint, immunity. I help people with anxiousness up to athletes because I do guide them to clean, toxic-free foods and high-quality essential nutrient products that will reduce symptoms. You'll feel better. You may possibly release some weight like I did. I released an additional 20 pounds that made it the whole 70. And it's going to uplift your mood. Now, with my mindset coaching, I do help you release your stress, your emotional entanglements from the past. And I'm guiding you while you're reshaping your core beliefs. Your mindset is going to be enhanced. With health optimization and weight release, your body's going to be more efficient. So that's the mind-body solution that's going to help you. So ask me about my programs. Contact me at Debi Changes Lives. That's DebiChangesLives, as in Victory, ES.com/Linktree, LINKTREE. And there you get to know me. I get to know you. And you can go to the next slide. And I got you to your optimum health. And it begins with 1 or 2 assessments. The first one is actually complimentary, which is the health evaluation, where you will rate your symptoms in 4 categories of health from the last 30 days. Some questions that overlap in different categories. Ask them all. It will give you a baseline score. I'll review it with you. When you move forward with me, I'll create that custom natural holistic strategy that addresses your needs, and we'll monitor this on a monthly basis. I also have 2 different body Zytos scans, and I prefer to do Zytos with ZeroLink because I can actually send it remotely internationally, and I've sent it to South Africa and also as Australia. The ZeroLink is a transdermal optical imaging app that I send you a link to your phone. You scan your face for 30 seconds. It's going directly into your skin, only looking at blood flow for components of energetic, functional, emotional, and different body systems and lifestyles. Now, emotional one is such a hidden gem because it ties into that Chinese medicine that Deborah talked about. It creates a wellness report, not a diagnosis, of biomarkers out of range and products and services that bring into range, which can be acupressure. I review it with you. And if you move forward with my services, because the scan does cost $75, I give you a $25 credit toward a product or a program. The ZeroLink is a transdermal optical imaging app, also known as TOI. It's very accurate, and you can look it up at pubmed.gov for its accuracy. People are really amazed what their body tells them through the scan, and you'll be too. So get your scan done if you're curious. If not, ask me questions at my consultation. On that same site are my programs. Take Your Body Back is a 12-week weight release mindset coaching program where you're going to be utilizing a new version of you for your success. All coaching is done on Zoom, and the first one's always private to you because I am a certified HIPAA health practitioner, so any health evaluation is private to you. I go over that. I go over 3 different programs, including a natural GLP-1 with no injections. I give you directions on what you choose. I also give you instructions how to create a new version of you in an avatar board that will drive you with emotion and passion to achieve your health and weight transformational goals throughout your journey. And you'll see a difference. Now, with the rest of the coaching, whether it's group or private, is the same. We'll be celebrating the wins. I'll be showing you how to use your boards, and I'll guide you over gaps with health and mindset tips. Yes, you'll become a new you. Ask me questions at my consultation. If you're a do-it-yourselfer, Why Fast is an intermittent fasting program that gets your cells and body humming and in turn puts your metabolism with just nutrition and high-quality essential nutrients. It has a program of exercise and recipes. If you feel like you need some coaching, there's a 2 or 4 week program to get you going. And it's up to you if you want to pay for more coaching after that. I also can do these smaller programs with mindset enhancement and health optimization, but truly that's a longer term journey and you'll be saving money doing the bigger program, but at least the smaller one will give me an idea of how to create a custom one for you. Now I do have some new offers. For women ages 30 to 100, there's a complete women's health system. And it's for people that are in the pause, perimenopause, menopause, and postmenopause. I thought I had no symptoms in postmenopause, but I did. And that purple bottle is a great probiotic for women. It's actually, resolved that issue for me. And there's another one for life balance. It helps with some symptoms. Another one that, keeps you to age gracefully. And then that GLP program I kind of mentioned to you is 3 products as well. The first one is Activate. It's a liquid shot you drink. It activates your GLP-1. The next one, and you take that for 10 days. The next one is one's Elevate, and then the other one's Activate. Sorry, I got that mixed up. And you take that for 20 days. That's a drink as well. And throughout the whole 30 days, you'll be taking a dietary fiber called Regulate that will push your bowel movements through so you don't get any toxicity, which the RX version that does happen. So ask me more questions about that on my link tree. And remember, I still have Debi's coaching chats, which is a complimentary coaching program, coaching session, and it's not recorded. It's in an intimate setting. And you can see topics here on the video for those podcast people. Just contact me for more information. But this is on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. And it's at Debi Changes Lives. That's DebiChangesLive as in victory es.com. And this time /chats. And you learn what my coaching is all about. Finally, learn more about alternative health services, programs, products, offers, articles, blogs, upcoming shows, events, and promos by going to DebiChangesLives.com and /radio TV show, and you're subscribing to my newsletter, and you'll get a free gift, a 30-day health and mindset daily action journal, where you can record your gratitudes, thoughts, feelings, and emotions, as well as food, water, and supplements, and exercise on a daily basis. You can even track your measurements. You want to review it on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, see your wins, and find your gaps. If you need to bridge your gap, you contact me for coaching. This is great. It's a great health and wellness awareness tool. I certainly found the show educational, eye-opening. Contact me for my services, products, programs, and offers. Contact Deborah for her summit, her offers and services. Now, do we have some time for Deborah to come back?
Well, I guess I'm back. Hello.
Is there anything else you want to share with my audience today?
First off, I just am honored that you invited me. I always love being here with you. And I love the opportunity to share with your audience so that more folks can discover how they can easily walk around in a body that's more happy, more comfortable, healthier, more vibrant. And you blow me away by everything you do and what you offer. Well, your clientele is very, very lucky.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
And you honor me too. I mean, you blow me away, and that everything you show me and help me with has really been so beneficial for me. It's actually made my chiropractor treatments better. And I have a way to reach, to get over my injuries or maybe really bad muscle spasms or whatever I need to do after my runs. And so it's really made a difference in my emotions too.
It's beautiful. That is beautiful. So in this one last pit is in this time period where we are going into 2026, which is a 1 year, which means it's all about movement forward. Mm-hmm. We left a 9 year, which is about transition. Mm-hmm. Now we have limitless life power open to us. With that in mind, may I suggest that you do this for yourself. Bring your hands to the base of your skull. And Debi was showing this to you, and I'm showing you again. With light, gentle touch, right on right, left on left. Bring the opposite hand over to the outside of your wrist, little finger side. Mm-hmm. Light, gentle touch. feel how that opens up your neck, the back of your head, even your jawline. Okay. You know what else you're doing? You're calming your entire nervous system just by placing your fingertips here.
Mhm.
And now in this time period that we're living in where there is so much craziness happening, when you do this for yourself, you're giving your body on all layers and levels the opportunity to just say to itself and say to the whole you, I am calm, I am ready, I am available, and I just want to be. As you well have figured out, Debbie, this is an amazing clue to your body to
Mhm.
go into a state of rest for good, restful sleep.
Yes.
And in the middle of the day, it's perfect for giving your body that experience of being in a state of calm and efficiency
Mhm.
rather than on edge.
Well, thank you for all that. We need to wrap up the show now.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm certain you found the show wonderful. Remember to continue watching on Thursdays at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, where your holistic journey begins.